hope you're having an amazing day. I am Jared Hinke, the MLS coordinator at KAAR, here to bring you another edition of Tips and Tricks. In this episode of Tips and Tricks, we're going to take a look at how you can customize reports in FlexMLS. To show you what I'm talking about, I'll launch a quick search. And I just want to pull up a listing, so I'll go over to Detail. And that should give me the first listing that shows up on the search. The report is all this information here and how it's laid out. And you do have the report button up top, and you can pick different options for how that information is laid out. There is a flyer that you can choose. There is the normal default of the KNX full report, and you can make your own custom reports. And these come in handy in two ways. One, how you look at information in the FlexMLS. So when you're looking at the listing, where this information like number of bedroom pops up on the listing. And also if you get to print that listing and share it with a client, how all that listing information is going to appear for your client when they receive it. If I want to share this listing with a client, print it out and hand them a piece of paper, and I know they're looking for mobile or manufactured houses, and I want this information to show up a little bit higher on the report. To do that, one, I need to recognize what report I'm looking at. So over here on the left under Detail, it's the KNX full report. The next thing I need to do is go to the menu, scroll on down until I find Preferences, and then My Reports. Here is the Reports page. You can see all the reports that are system defaults, so any of them that say inherited next to it will be your system default. You can also see any of the reports that you've made or customized in the past. I can make a brand new report from scratch by clicking on the New button. It is easier to work with a pre-existing report, and I did want to edit the KNX full report, so I'll go ahead and click on it so it's highlighted, and come down here to the bottom to click Edit. Here is the back end of the KNX full report. You'll find the names of all the data fields. It can be difficult to locate specifically what you're looking for. So my recommendation is that you work with the finished version of the report side by side when you're editing the report. I'll go ahead and throw in the MLS number into the quick launch bar of that listing we were just looking at and click on New Tab. This will bring up the listing in the new tab and also the finished version of that report that we're editing. To make things easy to find, you're looking for the information that's in bold type. So I want to find the field for type, and it's going to be underneath this section that has bedrooms, which is underneath the section that has property subtype. Going back to edit the report, there's the property type section. There's the number of bedrooms, so I need to keep scrolling down. And there's where I find that word type. So this is the information that I'll need to copy and then place higher up on the report. I will do just that. I'll highlight this field of text, press Ctrl X to cut it, press delete to delete that line of empty space to clean up the report, and I'll scroll on up. There is a convenient space to put this information, so I'll click behind the rest of the existing information, press Ctrl V to paste that information, and now I'll have my field for type placed up higher on that report. The next step is to give the report a name, so we'll call it the KNX full report, type edition, and press save. Now I can bring the listing back up. There will be a report button here. Click on that drop down menu, and I'll have an option for the KNX report type edition. Now I have type mobile manufactured appearing higher up on the report than it was before. To wrap up the video, I will mention that the current Code of Ethics cycle ends on December 31st of this year. If you are curious and want to find out if you need to take a Code of Ethics training before then, you can go to our website, kaarmls.com. You're looking for quick links, Code of Ethics, that will bring you to NAR's website where you can start following the links, Code of Ethics training, and scrolling on down till we find check Code of Ethics status. That is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out for more tips and tricks videos in the future.